5 years ago, we bought this abandoned piece of land in Portugal to try to find another way of living. And since then, we have been setting up our base camp infrastructure, clearing areas from invasive species, and documenting what we do so we can all learn from it. And in this video, we are gonna clear around the granite ruin and do the interior of it. Welcome to a new Project Kamp update. Since last year you have seen us renovating this ruin, and at the moment it's not looking as a ruin anymore. We have been building the walls, made an experimental roof, extended the roof, plastered the walls, renovated the bottom ruin, and it's the beginning of the end of this journey. Building work is done, but still we have a few things to wrap up. So let's jump right into it. First thing after you finish a construction is cleaning up. Maybe the least fun thing of the workspace team to do, but it's part of the job. We took away all the construction materials and put them near the community center. Some tiles, sand and some gravel. The idea was to make the place nice and tidy, so Carlijn covered some drainage pipe, while Josie broomed and pressure washed the place, and Amelie and Benno took away all the materials.
Alright, so since we are nearly finished with the granite ruin, there are only a couple of things from a landscaping perspective we really want to address before we leave it for the end of the season. The first thing we want to do is cut the shrubby vegetation and all the spiky bushes around. There is also this patch mimosa behind me, where we want to take out most of the mimosas and only leave a couple of big ones standing. It is not only a fire risk being so close to the granite ruin, but we are also scared that some of the mimosa might fall on the roof over the winter. Once we cut all the mimosas around here, that leaves us with a lot of oaks, and some of them grow really close to the building, so we might need to prune them to make them look nice and protect our buildings. And hopefully, if we have some time in the end, we can clean this area of all the dirt and pressure wash this big slab of granite where the granite ruin is built on.
But enough talking, let's get to work. Vamos!
We don't want to damage the oaks and the roof close to the building, so I decided to climb them. And since I'm doing that a lot at home, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So let's see. And hopefully don't destroy anything.
Definitely won't destroy anything.
No, we're saying hopefully, but we do our best.
Nice. Antoine believes in us, no?
Yes, you're the best.
Move?
Huh?
Break out your sickest dance move.
Up here.
Wait, we never properly met Jakob. Tell us, Jakob, who are you?
Hi, I'm Jakob. I spend most of my time living in Berlin. 4 years ago, I moved to a small town north of Berlin to study international forest ecosystem management. Other than that, my life mostly revolves around climbing. You can find me climbing plastic inside a climbing gym or climbing real rock outside. When I'm not climbing for fun, I work as a commercial route setter in a bouldering gym or as an arborist, climbing and chopping down trees. I came to Project Kamp as part of my internship for my bachelor's degree. But I also wanted to live in a community, work towards a common goal, challenge myself with unknown ecosystems and step out of my comfort zone. In the future, I want to continue climbing and hopefully never lose the fun of challenging myself. But there's plenty of time to have fun later. Now it's time to tackle some mimosas. We kinda managed. We hit a little bit of this oak, but I think there's not so much damage done. So on to the next one, I guess, eh?
Wow.
Much more light now that you cut this mimosa down.
It's brighter in there.
Yes.
Good
Much more sun.
Alright, so we're getting closer to the end of the season, and still there are some fire restrictions, so we can't use power tools after 11 o'clock. So we're gonna stick to the hand tools.
And then hopefully tomorrow morning we can get in with the brush cutter and the chainsaw and we can make a lot more progress. But in the meantime, this doesn't take too long, so we can chuck these on the pile, make a bit of progress. Vamos! Easy work. Who needs a chainsaw? So as we're clearing around the bottom here, Benno's found some stuff in the ground.
Yeah, we found some old tiles, and so I got myself 2 crates and we'll collect them and maybe we can use them for a project later. Look at them, really nice pattern, not square as the usual ones. Looks like a honeycomb, kind of. Really nice. So the pile of tiles appears to be much bigger than we expected, and also it goes in really deep. Nice, we can make a whole bathroom.
Need some more buckets, huh?
I think I saw a snake, but I'm not sure.
A snake?
Snake?
Whoa! I know, I saw it too.
You saw it?
Well, I saw that you saw it.
Ah.
I don't know, let's see if we can see it.
I get a stick.
We could call this the snake ruin and leave it, and then we renovate it next year.
Oh, yeah.
We found the snake! I'm sorry for dehoming you, man.
I don't like it.
Maybe don't.
For you!
Please don't move in the brick ruin.
Pre-nursery. And your ollie oats? Like sturdier oats?
That'd be a good spot for it, yeah.
I don't think there's any plants for water.
pre-nursery.
I'm so glad that we got this shot of the snake.
It's searching for holes, but there are none.
The one I took out.
Oh, there's one.
We got over 200 of those tiles already, and there's still no end. So this afternoon we'll do a couple of other things, and yeah, we'll come back to the tile mine soon.
Alright, so here we are again. And now it's time to cut some of the branches. We think about the future and want to protect our roof. So we cut some of the branches which grow right into it. It's oftentimes better to cut them when they are small and not wait until they're big branches. So I think I go in right there and cut at least one time there, and then we see where it leads us.
Satisfied?
I think for now it's good. Maybe we have to come back next year and see how the oak will grow. It will naturally grow back in this direction.
Bueno. So down in this bottom area that I just brush cut around, found quite a few struggling fruit trees, and we're going to give them a little bit of pruning, just to give them the shape and structure that they need for growing better in the future. And leave it. Bellissimo. So even as we're clearing this area of all the spiky gorse and the mimosas, we thought we were just revealing a lot of native oaks, but there's laurel, there's some cork oaks, there's even some pine trees in here all growing, so there's a really nice mix. I think once we clear these, and we need to be careful doing that, that there'll be a lot of nice trees left standing. Beautiful area.
So here we are. Cameron already did a great job brush cutting all the area here. I already prepared like a little patch where we can stack all the mimosa tops, and then we pile the stumps back there. But now we can go to the chopping. Hopefully we get everything done today. Maybe we need tomorrow, let's see. But the fire restrictions are okay again, so we can work the whole day. Let's go. This is, I think, an old pine, which was from the time when the whole land burned down. We really want to keep it because it's super cool and it's a great habitat and it just looks nice. But I think we clear all the mimosas around it and then it will look even nicer. So let's clear it.
Job. It's a great job.
Perfect. Alright, so now that this one is standing free, you can really look at it. I don't know, I think it looks really good. Let's see how it will look if everything else is also cleared.
It's actually getting quite clear around here. And it used to be the middle land which was fully grown and was not even ours. But now we're starting to make use of the space. And this was only 2 years ago, and we already developed it quite a lot. Which we also want to do with the lagoon that our neighbors offered us to buy. And for that we are teaming up with sponsors like Surfshark. We showcase their product, you might give it a chance. And bit by bit we are bringing us closer to actually buying the land. So let me show you what they have to offer. So a VPN is basically a tool that hides where you are on the internet, and it's pretty handy if you are looking for some extra security. Since a lot of us use the same network and accounts, it can feel a bit risky with bad actors around. With a VPN like Surfshark, it's easier to keep your browsing safe. It also encrypts your data and keeps your personal stuff private. On top of that, it's super useful when you're on public Wi-Fi network, which can be the case when you're out of the camp. You never know who might be spying, so having some protection is a smart move. And it's not just about security. With the VPN, you can access also your online accounts as you were at home. That means you can catch up on your favorite content or even access that Netflix show that's not available in Portugal. So maybe give it a try. If you use the link in our description, you can get 4 months extra and you can use as many devices as you want. And if you're not satisfied, you got 30 days to get your money back. And if you are, you might want to try out their other security products, like antivirus, alert or alternative ID. And that was what Surfshark has to offer. It brings us a little bit closer to actually being able to buy the land, and thank you for watching the full promo. Now we're gonna head back to the video.
Alright, so we're getting closer to the end now. We only have the ones behind me which are super close to the roof, and the bad news is they lean like in the direction of the roof. So we have to bring in the rope again, throw it in, tie it, and then pull them over. So I put the rope around the tree, and then it goes all the way to this tiny eucalyptus. I put somewhat of a knot around it. It's not really a knot, I just created friction so it can't slip. And now I can cut the tree at the bottom and then run here and pull it over. Hopefully that works out. At least we didn't fuck up, right? So now we have another one. This one is a little bit bigger than the one before, so I rather get some help pulling it. I don't know, I don't trust the little eucalyptus again to hold it. So let me see if I can find Cameron somewhere.
Hello.
Behind me is actually the last mimosa, which we're gonna cut down from this patch. We talked about it a while, but we decided on getting rid of it because it's too close to the building, and it's not so easy to just throw it there or throw it there because oak. There's oaks everywhere. So I decided to get out my climbing stuff and climb it. And like this we can cut it into tiny pieces and throw it down, and then we should preserve all the oaks. Let's go.
We will.
We will. Yeah. I give my best. Yeah, haven't done that in a while.
Don't say that.
Huh?
Don't say that.
No, feels good to do it again. Finally. It's fun.
Do you think he's gonna die?
No.
Probably not.
No. He knows what he's doing. He's an expert.
Oh.
Can I start now?
Yes, you can start.
Don't try that at home, kids.
Are you double roped?
Huh?
Are you double roped?
Yeah.
Nice. Would you rather be bricklaying or climbing trees? Which is easier?
Climbing trees.
Both. You can just do both.
Both are easy.
I will climb a tree and lay a brick.
You do both at the same time.
Alright, so now that this is down, we can just cut it at the bottom. Easy, nothing is destroyed. And the last tree for the day is gone. Whee!
So, with all of the trees around this area being cut, the last space for us to clear is this area of overgrown brush right beside the ruin here. And we have actually found another cork oak in here, which has been smothered by mimosas, just like the ones we found earlier in the year, and a lot of spiky bushes. So Jakob and I get to free another cork. Vamos!
Yes!
Something like that. So this one in particular is still quite close to the ruin, and we don't want it to fall and hit the roof, same as all the other trees. So we're gonna try and push it in that direction, and if pushing doesn't work, we got the chainsaw.
Did you push with all your power?
Try one more time.
Like really slowly with all your power, just push straight forward.
No, it doesn't even slightly feel like it's gonna go.
Alright.
It's like I'm pushing a mimosa tree.
What does happen when you come in?
Not quite able to push it. It's still really hard in the middle, so. Okay. It fell! With all the dead wood chopped, or fallen with a little push. Now this area, which we brush cut, is really open and we can see all around it.
Alright, so we got the shovels, the wheelbarrow, and now it's time to load everything in there and move the stuff away, and then we can see where we're at. Let's go!
Hooray! Kitchen utensil. Found a ladle in the dirt. Awesome. Woo-hoo.
What do you think is kitchen team?
Yeah, they said they needed
of it?
they need a new one, yeah. They'd be very appreciative. Look at that, it's only got one hole. Only one. That's not bad. We can put this in our brand new kitchen. Let's go hang it up, Jakob. There's nowhere to hang it. But somebody can wash it soon. You're welcome.
We're gonna bring in our little friend, the pressure washer.
Who doesn't love a pressure washing time lapse? Let's go. now is a big, free, clean granite rock, and it really opens up the space quite a lot for just how much there is to use up here. One of the downsides of pressure washing it is that it really reveals the rougher areas underneath. So there's some cracks which were filled in with some dirt, and now they're a bit more exposed, but at least we have an idea of what the rock properly looks like underneath.
With the logs we cut, we made some firewood. And with the leaves and branches, some wood chips. And we're done. We can really see the difference. Let's make a small recap of everything we have been doing.
We brush cut a lot of the spiky bushes around the ruin.
We pruned all the oaks which were growing too close to the roof, and the other oaks around the area to meet the fire regulations.
Cleared and pressure washed this huge granite slab which the ruin's built on.
We freed a lot of native trees around the granite ruin.
Found a crazy number of kitchen tiles buried underground here.
And we cleared this whole area of mimosas,
Which we turned into firewood.
and lovely wood chips. Alright, so that's it for landscaping. We did a lot of work around the area.
And it looks really good on the outside, but I hear Julie's been working on some stuff on the inside.
Yes, I'm gonna take it over from here because the interior still needs to be done of the ruin. So for that we need some furniture. Come with me! We have 2 spaces to fill, interior and exterior. We're gonna need to find a lot of furniture for our new outdoor kitchen and for our indoor room. So let's begin. So we are in a big second-hand shop with 2 big halls, and the reason why we are in such a big place is because we are looking for many different elements. We are looking for a soft surface or sofa, chairs, a table, lamps, and they all need to fit somehow together in the granite ruin. So a lot to search and to look out for, but we have a lot of options. So let's have a look. So I'm looking for a little bench and a frame, and now we found this thing, which is the guy of the shop says it's a psychology thing. It's a bit here, but somehow the frame looks pretty good. Shop, but we found cutlery holder, carpet, different pillows, and a piece of the sofa. So I think more than enough for now, and we're a bit sweaty, so that's it. Enough shopping for today. We still have a lot to find, so while being on a meeting trip, we went to a market in the south of Portugal. Let's see what we can find.
We take it, no?
Yes, we made it. No, it's ours. You can take it.
Okay, go for it.
our way to town because we have heard from the neighbors that there is something at the waste bins that might be interesting for us. And they know that we are looking for furniture for the granite ruin. So let's have a look if it's actually interesting for us to take. So I think these are the bins that they mean. And something is laying there. Okay, let me stop. Okay, let's see. Okay. This seems like a very old something. Like a bat or something. Okay, let me take the measuring tape. 75.
You could line up right now, you know?
Kind of like it. I mean, it's not in a good shape, but I think it's exactly what it is exactly what we were looking for. It's just a bit like easily going down, but then maybe with an extra piece of wood it could serve as a sofa, as we had in mind. Still being comfy, sturdy. We're getting the political party passing by.
Oh yeah.
Someone is already celebrating that we are getting a new fit in. Nice. Let's turn this into something nice and new.
Vamos a trabajar.
Santa Comadao. Okay, vamos. We still miss some of the furniture, so we decided to go back to the first shop. Hello, otra vez. We are in the second-hand shop for one last time, hopefully this time. I think I found here one pillow that would work in the back of the sofa. Sit a bit more comfy, and now we just need to find some colors that make the room a bit more bright. So yeah, I think we can choose some nice ones over here. Many different colors, patterns. Maybe some cute hairs. So here we are in the lamp department of the second-hand shop, and it's quite hard to choose lights because you kind of don't know how the light stream would look like in the ruin and how that will then come all together. So I guess it's just learning by doing again and see what the direct light does and what maybe a more like covered light does, like this one. But yeah, first, choosing. So as you see, there are many different chairs, and the challenge is to actually find a bigger group of chairs that fit nicely together, because we live with many people and therefore we need many more chairs. So let's find a creative solution. So here we have just a table. It might not be the table that we use for outside because the materials don't really suit our weather conditions, but we can check if our collection of chairs actually will work nicely together. Oh, I like it. So here we got our own made collection. I think we chose mainly on material and on roughly the style and the thickness of the metal, which seems cool together. And another reason why these chairs seem to be very nice for long lasting is that all the elements you can actually unscrew and replace. And the metal, we just need to keep rust free and paint it maybe a little bit. here and there, and then it will last long again. So here we are finding a sofa element that would fit alright, like how it looks like, the quality is good, it's completely finished, we don't need to do anything about it. But because the room has not straight angles, it would look a bit weird and then we cannot use the corner space. And in this one, because it's in such a good state, we wouldn't make custom cuts. So it might be a better piece, but we're gonna leave it here and we're gonna go for the lower quality ones. We were still looking for an outdoor table and this is the one that we're gonna take. Our space for outside has a nice roof, so it doesn't get direct sunlight, neither rain. And this is a nice wooden table that would work. And we can even go for big and small groups and take the middle out. Mostly secondhand furniture is this old school like styles. And probably it's because this furniture was really good quality and therefore it lasts way longer. So I'm curious what it will be in the future. If there's all these cheap materials ending up also in second hands, or we just will have empty spaces. The last piece we got was this low table, which we had already reserved. And now we are good. Let's go back to camp. So now everything is here and some of it needs a little bit of renovation, which we are currently doing. But if you want to see that, you will need to wait until the last episode. If you cannot wait, then already go to Patreon and you can see it next week without ads and in 4K. If not, see you same time, same channel here on YouTube.